Welcome, welcome, brothers and sisters. So, good little sell-off here. Why? Uh, there's no serious news in regards to why the sell-off. What's going on, I believe, is the Roaring Kitty, the guy's unhinged, maybe. At least that's what I'm hearing, and selling off GameStop and leading to tech sell-off in our world, if you will. Does it make any sense? No. Is it annoying? Yeah, yeah. I don't like seeing my portfolio just literally went down 175,000, but whatever. I actually don't know if the sell-off's going to get to continue, but like the problem is this: I don't know where the longs are underneath here. So if we hit those longs, I don't know if we have some at lower 68,000, 67. God forbid we hit those, because the bear people are setting up. Yeah, bear and bullish are setting up some stuff. So I don't know. I'm hoping we don't liquidate down there. I'm hoping this is just a little flash crash and we head up. But the truth of the matter is nobody knows what's up right now. There's just a sell off, and you know how crypto is. It's irrational. People in it are irrational. They don't think. They sell off. They're scared little babies. But I'm going to take advantage of it. I'm going to take advantage of it. I'm in the mindset. DCA. Oh, Lord, work. Hold on one sec. Um, okay. So we'll see about that later. This video is for a couple of my um, good community that have a couple wanted my opinion and stuff. Now, of course, it's not financial advice. Want my opinion? Definitely going to get it. One's a young man, and one another young man, but one across the pond that is doing what he can to scrounge up some money for the summer to invest. Let's see what they have to say. Hello, Vegan. I was late to the stream today, so I watched the replay of your stream. As I told you about a few days ago, I got paid $270 from my side hustle. Would you what would you recommend investing in? I'm not buying right now. I'm waiting for a sell-off. Well, sell-off is here, brother. Benki had a small sell-off today. It certainly did, but not enough to buy more for me yet. Out of all the coins you mentioned in this video, such as Arrow, Polyswarm, Ondo, Koval, Propi, etc., what would you recommend picking up for people with a small amount of money that they can invest, and at what price would you recommend picking them up at? You mentioned that you're planning on buying a ton of Arrow once it price dips down under $1. Okay, so let's start with that. Yeah, so I'm going to have to reassess Arrow when we have a flash crash like this. I reassess. And I haven't even, the truth of the matter is I've been busy and didn't even see the market tank like it did. It's already back, right? Had a nice crash down to 97, already back. So it probably would have been a good buy at 97. I'm not going to buy it here. I think it's a great buy here, but we have to see what happens over the weekend. So 73. As I always say, it depends on what you're looking to do. If we're going to put it in there and just wait and we want to double it, if we want to double it or triple it, so you have $270, you're going to have, 800 and some dollars in after taxes. You're not going to have too much money, but maybe triple it. Ondo, you can do it. You could buy it here. Not what I would do. Better play to me would be, let's see, so Koval sitting at 209, right? 0.0209. I think that's a good buy. But with money you have, I'm looking more towards Benki here. Benki didn't drop as much as I would like to. Out of all those, this Polyswarm, Ondo, Koval, this is a great price for Propi. If we head back, if we get green again, this will be 210 this weekend. If we head green again, Arrow is a great price here. So let's rethink. You said you're not buying right now. Arrow right here. If we get into the thick of things, I could see just show you. Got a market cap, easily $10, in my view. But that could be 6 months, 7, 8 months from now. Now, if we head down, if something bad happens, remember, brother, there's no saying. We're going back bearish. This could be 30 cents, 20 cents. But if we get into the bull market and base keeps doing well, which I believe it will, there's no doubt that this will. So, $10 billion market cap easily. So, I mean, it's good. $10, I think, is a low estimate if we're in the thick of things. Okay, so you think this through. I believe this is a good price for this if you just want to put something in it and just sit. I really do. I think Aerodrome right here is fine to put in it if you're, it all is conditioned on the bull market. What happens? Look at how fast we sold off today, right? 72,000 this morning, down to 68 something Bitcoin. And that means these will go down a ton. This only went down 5% today, 6%. It was a little more because it dipped down to, 97. So 8-ish, little, 8.5%. So if you just want to sit in there and have a bigger play than all these, because these are much higher risk, I think Ondo's great, but their circulating supplies, I can see $4 or $5 if we start hitting it. It could be much higher than that if we really get into the thick of things. I think Aerodrome will move faster. Okay, so if you're looking to maybe take your $270 and turn it into $2,700, right here, right now, this looks pretty good to me at $1. Now it can drop lower this weekend, but I can't, crystal ball wise, I can't tell you if that's going to happen or not. So if you buy it at $1 or you buy it at 90 cents, it's 10 cents. So you could either, to me, with $270, and if you're not in Arrow and you're just going to put it in and sit, I don't think this is a bad one. There's a million others I can go over, but I think you're in Ondo, so I mean, I think that's good. AIOZ is just getting killed. It's at 67 cents. I'm taking a killing on it right now. Just getting killed on it. It's down 50% of the highs. That'll come back. That's at 67 cents. I'm just looking at some other ones now for you too. There's don't get XRP, don't get Cardano. Even Velodrome. I think Arrow will pop up faster than Velo. Pond is I mentioned that one too. That's a 230. I think out of all those, you're going to see your best bet. My personal thought with Arrow. Okay, if you're just looking to put $270 in and just let it sit, it's going to be a while. I think that'll be good. I hope that helps. Let me know. Being interested to tell you my plan. My current liquid, non-traditional, or retirement portfolio by percentages. I plan to sell off half of my BTC stack if we see 80K in the next 2 months. And I believe that we can definitely do that if we turn things around and we hit some shorts. And roll it into my lower percentage holdings of smaller caps. Won't sell off ADA until it gets some momentum behind it. I'll die on that hill. So will I. I'm not selling off my ADA here either at 43 cents or whatever. It'll be... My goal is $2 or $3, but I'm also happy at $1.50. I'm not happy, but I'll get my money out and some profitability. I would love to see $3, $4, $5. I just I don't know if that'll happen. I'd love to see that at $5 in XRP, but I won't sell it either. I'm not selling it until $1 or something. And that's minimum. So I'll die on that hill as well. There's no reason to sell it. I've held it for freaking 100 years. Why not? I already have my original money out of Jasmy and Render, right? That I remember. Not Jasmy, but Render, I know. I thought you bought back into Render as well. I'm so heavy on BTC that I hear what you're saying, and here is the time to evaluate possible selling off BTC before my mark of 80K. My average entry is 28K, wanting to sell off, wanting to sell ETH. The ETF gets hype behind it, and we see a pump. Right, I believe it could be these ETFs come out, we could have a serious sell off on that due to grayscale and other things, but we don't fully know. Or it could pop to 5K. So I hear what you're saying. I wouldn't be so quick to be selling my Bitcoin right now, but I know you're sitting on a decent amount, and I know you're looking to have some capital to get into some things. So me personally, and let's see what here. My average Bitcoin 50%, ADA 10.8, 8%, Caspa 8%, Jasmy 6%, Render 3.5%, ETH 2.7%, Link 2.5%, Ondo 2%. 1% in each AVAX, Quant, yeah, Matic, NECA. Okay, all right, Super. All right, I like that you're in Super. Arrow, Velo, okay, GFAL. All right. So I like it. I like what you have here. Your Jasmy is like some of the kind of risky projects that I have that I just went over for previous, right? The Polyswarms, the Koval, Sparex, CN or CXN, whatever. I have a million of them, and I still don't know the damn thing. But don't buy it. It's basically the Jasmine amp of. It is Onyx Coin XCN, right? I have a ton of those, and I'm gonna buy more of those when I get off of the stream. And I'm gonna look at Benki. Benki is not where I'm buying it right now. I'm not. I won't buy Benki. I will not buy Benki at 10 cents or above, or even it has to be below 0.018. That's where I'll buy Benki if it drops down to there. And if it drops down there, I'll buy a bunch. So, I like your portfolio. You don't have any near in there. I don't think I would be buying near where it's at right now. Personally, I'm in at $1. I don't think I would be buying it the 6.73 right now, or the $7. I think you will see $10 or $20 or $30 maybe. But I like your portfolio. I don't think it's a bad idea to sell one Bitcoin and then you can heavily deploy. So you're 1% in AVAX. Me personally, I'm good with that. Quant, I have a ton of it. I'm disappointed in it, but everything's a little bit disappointing. I think more Arrow and more Velo would be a good deployment, personally. I think Link will do well, but I have no Link and I'm not going to get any. I think it'll do good. I think maybe we'll see $40 or $50, all time where it was last time. I don't know if we'll see more. We may. It all is predicated. No one fully knows it. It's all predicated on where we go, right? What Bitcoin does. It's all predicated on it. Ethereum, I would keep. I don't know how many ETHs you have. If you have more than 2, I would be keeping 2 personally. If you have if you're around 5 to 10, I don't think I'd be selling any of my ETH right now. To be honest with you, it's holding strong. I don't think I would be selling any of my ETH. Definitely wouldn't be buying any more ADA. I know you're not going to. I don't think you are. I would not buy any ADA, XRP, the usual suspects, or Matic. I also wouldn't be jumping into Fetch, that whole thing, Ocean, Fetch, Ajax. I wouldn't do that. I would buy AIOZ over that, personally. More of a deep in play, AI deep in play, but I think that's a good look. I'd also be looking at stacks. You have no stacks in your portfolio. That could, if you're looking to get on, the Bitcoin layers, that to me is a good one. It's had a run, but it's currently 219. I like what you have, but if I had the Bitcoin that you have, I would definitely be selling one just because you're looking to deploy more. I'm just looking. Yeah, don't buy any more Jasmine either. I wouldn't. Okay. Um, so in your lower cap holdings, if I'm gonna, I'm gonna go back to your 1%. I don't think you're hurt on AVAX, but me personally, I would be buying Benki over AVAX. I think a better return will happen if AVAX takes off to 70, $80. Benki will be at 10 cents, 20 cents, 30 cents. Go look at Benki, go check it out. What I'm talking about, and you could buy both. You could buy much less capital in Benki. It's such a low price. It's a much higher risk than AVAX. AVAX is going up, but what is it going to triple? What is it going to do? Right? No one fully knows, but where is it at? $35. So, right, all time high. Okay, so we get to there. I think if we get into the heat of the market, we'll surpass that. Maybe. It's already could this get to 100 billion market cap? Yes, I think it could. If we get into the thick of things, right? As I always say, I know I repeat it a million times, but it's all predicated on where we go in the bull run. I think a little more on this is great, but me personally, I would be dedicating some of that to Benki. I like things built on things. That's why I like Arrow. That's why I like Velo. I think more in Arrow and Velo, especially at the prices right now, it's not bad. 12 cents for Velo, Arrow. You know, um, maybe you want to look at Illuvium as well. I don't love Illuvium, but I think it'll do well with the tokenomics if gaming takes off. So I do like what I'm seeing here. You might as well hold on to Jasmine, right? I don't know how much you're up on at 6%. You have enough in there. You don't want to be buying it at 3 or 4 cents. I don't know where it's taken. Of course, I'm sure it's taken a hit. Let's see where it's at. Okay, it's kind of holding strong, surprisingly. So that happens in crashes. Yeah, don't buy any more Jasmine, but shit, I don't know what you're up on it, but you might as well hold on. You might as well hold on. Is Bitcoin doing anything? Is that real? No. Yeah, I hate when it does that. All right. So we're building back a little bit. We may be, missing some of our buying opportunities. Arrow staying strong there. Ando was staying strong too. Look, not much of a dip. It's just, not much of a dip. So, hoping this is answering what you guys need from me. To reiterate what you're asking, I think selling off even a half a Bitcoin or a quarter, getting, you're in at 28K, get 28K out of it and deploy. What I wouldn't buy are what I'm highlighting here. Would not buy any more of those. I would buy more Ondo if you wanted, but depends on how much you have. You only have 2%. I'd maybe beef up Ondo, and like I said, look at Benki, and I'd beef up. I'd beef up these two. I really would. Definitely no more Matic. Quant may do well. I don't know. I have so much of it, and I just like a nothing burger right now. I think it's more hype, but I think if we get into the thick of things, I think it might have its turn. I love the token supply. I don't think I would buy any more Super now that I think about it. You have some, that's great. I don't think it'll hurt you because it tends to fight back. I wonder if it's at $1. Let's see, or above. Probably not a bad buy here. But what are you going to get out of it? I don't know if it'll get back up there or it might cruise through it. So I don't know what the unlocks are on this bad boy as well. Is that max supply? I'm not sure. I forget because I was going to buy it like 7-8 months ago, something like that, and I just around this price and oh no, maybe it was around 70 cents or something. Down there, it was like right around here. That would have been a good buy, but I think you're deployed pretty well. I'm hoping that helped. I like what you have. I like your main portfolio. Um, I'm curious what you're on, how much you have of this and how much you're up. But I think at the 8 to 10 cent level, if you get up there, maybe time to rethink the Jasmine. Ranger I like. I just don't know if it's seen its day. I don't know if AIOZ has seen its day. I mean, that might be a good one to pick up, like I said, but I don't. I have faith in it. Otherwise, I would have sold it at $1.09, right? And I'm in at a penny. So I'm hoping this helps, brothers. Be good. Keep them coming. We'll talk soon. Uh, but I like both of them. Hopefully, I helped you as well. 73 on what I said. I like. I think Arrow is a good one. I think you can't go wrong with any of these. They might, we maybe, since they're not dipping down as much as I thought they would in this, it may be time to execute. But we should see what happens this weekend as well. Is it going to be a red weekend like we've been having, or green? We shall see. Be good. Vegan crypto out of here.